Here is my Women's Project essay. Women do a lot for our country and they don't really get credit for all that they do. Women are labeled as weak and they are constantly being told what they can't do instead of what they can do. They are always being spoken over and or spoken for. Women had to fight for equality. Men got it handed to them on a silver platter. Even after all of the fighting, things still aren't completely fair. Now women have to fight for equal pay. Although times have been hard, us women never gave up, we kept fighting. I'm glad to give these 3 women recognition for believing in themselves and most importantly for fighting what they believed in. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks was an American activist in the civil rights movement, best known for her pivotal role in the Montgomery bus boycott. The United States Congress has called her the First Lady of Civil Rights and the mother of the freedom movement. Although Rosa didn't have to live through the bitter times of slavery, she did have to live through racism. I appreciate that Rosa didn't care what she looked like or what color her skin was. All she cared about was equality, and she wasn't fighting equality for just women, she was fighting for men as well. Rosa helped to make a difference in today's society, and there was plenty of other women that took part as well. If we can do this and make a difference, we can do anything. May Carl Jemison is an American engineer, physician, and NASA astronaut. She became the first African American woman to travel in space. The reason I'm giving May recognition is because she is the definition of following your dreams. She became the very first Black woman to travel into space. What makes it so amazing is that I'm sure people were doubting her. I'm sure people had a lot to say about her being Black and working for NASA, but she didn't let that stop her. She kept going and reached for the stars, literally. When you have someone like her doing things like that, it puts confidence into other little girls, mainly Black little girls, but it helps them to not give up as easily on their dreams. It helps them to know that no matter what anyone has to say, to do what makes you happy, to do what you believe in, and don't let anyone stop you. Amelia Mary Earhart was an American aviation pioneer and author. Earhart was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She received the United States Distinguished Flying Cross for this accomplishment. What Amelia did is very much similar to what May did, because not only did she follow her dreams, but she was the first female to do something. Things like this are perfect examples when people say only men can do this and only men can do that. It just goes to show that when it comes to life, there is nothing a man can do that a woman can't. Amelia flew that plane just like any other man could have, but they didn't. She did, and got an award and looked good doing it. I'd like to close this off by saying that there is nothing a man can do that a woman can't. I feel this is important to state because some girls and or young women actually think that they can't do something because they aren't of the human male species. But I like to say that you can do whatever, and I mean whatever you want to. You can be whatever, and I mean whatever you want to be, as long as you have the motivation to do so, and as long as you actually believe in yourself. Because there's no reason for us to not get the same pay when we are working the same job and sometimes doing it better. There's no reason why we can't vote when our opinions are just as important as theirs, if not more. And there is no excuse as to why we can't have a dream or goal and accomplish it. So believe in yourself and reach for the stars like Mae Jemison.
Okay.
A 4.0.
Dang, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Almost a 4.0. That means that she's working her butt off and she's going to work a little harder. I don't know. I'm proud.